Hey, let's talk about loud versus quiet. Doesn't life ever feel like this a little bit to you? Like where it's just so loud and busy and it's a cacophony of noise. Wouldn't you just wish that we could snap our fingers and everything would go silent? Maybe like,
See, isn't that better? In a day when we have so much messaging, we have 24-hour news feeds, we have our notifications going off all the time, we have social media on blast in our heads and minds nonstop. Doesn't it feel good just to let it all come to silence and let one thing speak to us? You know, David said in Psalm 84 that better is one day in your courts than 1,000 elsewhere. Peter told Jesus, your words alone have life. Jesus asked of his disciples in Luke 24, why are you looking for life amongst the dead? We live in a day where all the messaging in our lives sounds like a cacophony just of noise. It's too much. We were never even designed for this. What we need to do is start practicing silence. We need to start practicing the first and greatest command, that we would love him with all our heart, soul, and mind, and let his voice be the primary thing, that primary point of messaging in us. And so this is what we're talking about right now at New Hope. If you've missed any of the recent series that we're doing called the 7 S's, which is about spiritual discipline, we encourage you to go back and watch the past archive. We just started 3 weeks ago. In this past week, we just talked about silence and the importance of it. You see, silence is where we allow all of the things in our lives that we can't stop to fall to the background and bring his voice forward. It's where we create space for God to speak into us. This week, we're talking about solace. We're talking about God's messaging. We're talking about the things that God wants to say to us, both encouraging and sharpening. And if that's important to you, I think that you want to check it out. So we invite you to come this Sunday, 10:30. We're going to talk about it in person. If you can't make it in person, if you're somewhere else in the world, check us out online. We'll be live. We'd love to help you understand the importance of creating silence for God to speak, so that all the noise in your life can be brought to peace and you can start to walk with true purpose. I hope to see you this Sunday. Till then, blessings.